Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a quick look at and installing the still-in front-end chin spoiler in the unpainted finish, available for the 10 to 12 V6. You should be checking this out for your own S197 V6 if you're looking to put a little bit more aggression at the front end appearance-wise with a very, very simple part like this one. Chin spoilers are typically known to be on more of the GT models, which of course adds that aggressive front end look, so the V6 is lacking a little bit at the front in that department. This is a great way to put that into place. Now this particular one is made from a urethane finish, which means it's more of a rubber that does have a lot of flex and give to it. Being an unpainted finish, as you can see on our car here, you do have the option to paint it. Now it's not prepped or primed right out of the box, it's just a raw urethane material, which is typically a semi-gloss black finish. Now again, you can install that just like it is out of the box like we have here on our customer's V6, but you do have the option to take it to your paint shop, get it custom painted to grabber blue, race red, whatever the case may be. It's all personal preference. Now when you are installing this, it is going to come with 3M tape pre-applied to the back of the chin splitter or chin spoiler all the way across from end to end, which is a big bonus. You don't have to go out there and pick up additional 3M for that. It does also come with support screws. Now, what I mean by that is it has the option to drill in underneath of your bumper to add more support. You can just keep the 3M installed, but if you're doing that, you want to make sure you're using adhesion promoter. A little bit is included in the kit, but I'd recommend picking up some extra just to be safe. If you are drilling, 5 screws go right at the front end, making it a very simple install. I'm actually going to be showing you the drilling process, but keep in mind that's all personal preference. Depends on what you want to do to tackle the install. Now, this one is going to come in right around 220 bucks currently, which means it is a little bit more affordable for the front end as far as mods are concerned. I will say that the urethane finish does come in the box pretty twisted up, so you want to give it some time to relax and head back into its original shape. If you want to use a heat gun, that'll definitely make life a little easier. You don't want to install it when it's all contorted like that. Now I'm going to take you through every step of the process. I am giving this 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter if you're not doing any drilling. If you are doing drilling, of course it increases the difficulty just a little bit, but the drilling is so simple. I did use a 5/64 inch drill bit, which is a very tiny drill bit, and I'm going to show you guys that now. It took me about an hour from start to finish. Let's get to it. Tools used in this install include a drill, Phillips head drill bit, 5/64 drill bit, a ratchet, 5.5mm short socket. It's recommended to pick up additional adhesion promoter, soap and water mixture in a squirt bottle, and a clean microfiber. All right, the first step here, grab a 5.5mm short socket. You're gonna remove 1 bolt from each side of the wheel wells. Now it's holding on this plastic trim here, right on the bottom. So we're gonna remove that, retain it for reinstallation. All right, now you can repeat on the other side. Next step, you want to grab a soap and water mixture in a squirt bottle along with a microfiber, and we're going to wipe down the area that the 3M tape is going to apply to. This is one of the more crucial steps of the process. Now, of course, screws are included in the kit to further secure your chin spoiler to the front end. That is optional, but we will be doing that. But 3M tape is a big crucial part of keeping it on as well. So you want to make sure the entire front end here is wiped clean of all dirt and dust. That way the 3M gets a really good secure bond. Now the next 2 steps, you're going to take your chin spoiler, peel off the 3M backing about a couple inches on each of the little strips along the inside. What I like to do is peel them back and have it on the outside here so it's easily accessible. Once we apply some adhesion promoter that I highly recommend using, especially if you're not going to be doing any drilling, you're going to want the adhesion promoter. Either way, I think this is a really secure way to get your chin spoiler installed. So what we're going to do is apply the 3M adhesion promoter to the section where the 3M is going to touch. We're going to line this up gently without putting too much pressure. Once we figure out exactly where we want it, we'll be able to just pull the strip off from that little bit we have over the edge. First off, peel your strips back like I have here. Then you can set this down. And at this point, you want to work pretty quickly. What we're going to do is apply the adhesion promoter, and then you only have a couple of seconds, really to a minute, to get things lined up where you like it, and applied correctly. Now you really only have one shot at that as well. The adhesion promoter will dry fast. Once it's on, that thing's pretty much on there. You'd need a heat gun to get it off. So what you want to do is peel off, open up your adhesion promoter, and I'm using gloves because this thing is really just a sponge. What we're going to do is grab that sponge and apply this just around the edge, just giving it a quick wipe. You don't need a lot. Going straight across where that 3M is going to be. All the way up to the top. Perfect. I'm going to pop these gloves off so we don't get adhesion promoter all over the chin spoiler. Line this guy up. I'm going to start on the edge, just getting her where I think she should go. I'm going to peel off that tape. Applying this on. All right, let's go to the other end. All right, once you like that position, you can start applying. You just want to make sure you're putting pressure on to get a good seal. As you can see, this little divot right here on the front of the bumper will line up with that same thing on the chin spoiler. Now we have this secured with our 3M. There are 5 holes pre-drilled into the chin splitter right across the front here. I'm going to take a 5/64 drill bit, a real small drill bit. I'm going to drill right into the bottom of this bumper here to secure it with our new Phillips head screws. Drilling the pilot hole is always a good idea anytime you're doing something like this, just to make sure it's secured properly. You don't want to take the chance of stripping anything out. So we're just going to start our pilot hole right in that same spot. Super simple. Do that for all 5. Perfect. Now we can switch over to a Phillips head bit and put those 5 screws in. All right, now you can take your screws that you took out of the wheel well, put them right back in using the same socket. All right guys, once you have all 5 screwed in at the front end and you replace both of those 2 wheel well screws, you're good to go. That's gonna wrap up my review and install for the Stillen front chin spoiler in the unpainted finish, available for the 10 to 12 V6. If you're looking to add that slightly aggressive note to the front end pretty affordably with either an unpainted or you can get it custom painted yourself part, this is a good way to go. You can get yours right here at AmericanMuscle.com.